Gonna wait a minute. Da-na-na-na-na-na. Hey. I'm gonna wait for everybody to kind of get on since I started late. My fault. I need to quit drinking coffee at like 7 o'clock at night. Probably would be a good thing. So I'm going to refresh some things here so we can talk about whatever you want to talk about tonight and a couple little facts I have for you. So, Anybody there? Because I'm going to stay on until you say something. You probably don't want to hear my singing. So if you have any questions, just let me know. But tonight I have a little bit of things I want to talk about, more about our products, what's in stock, what's not in stock. We're not really going to talk about that. As you can see, I got to go the right way. On the side of the screen, we've got our Need a Drake, our fundraiser that's going on until February 20th. And you can see right here all of the colors that are in stock that I can order from Senegence, or the colors that I have in my stock box ready to ship out tonight. See? So, just let me know which colors are your favorite, and we can get those ordered this weekend. One of the colors I have on that's actually in stock is Heartbreaker. It's a nice light pink, dark pink. I'm not very good at telling you if it's mauve or fuchsia or magenta. What is it? Pastel. That's a good girly color, right? Or name type. So, but as you can see, our colors do not come off. It's just gloss, just shiny stuff. No color at all. It doesn't get on my face, except for the gloss, which is pretty good because I'm still getting over that cold from a couple weeks ago, and my face is still pretty dry. Just rub some of that gloss in. It'll work pretty well. And nothing on my finger. I like that. So, tonight, what else should we talk about? We know lip sense lasts at least 4 to up to 18 hours, and if you're the lucky one, it lasts up to 18. When I'm sick and dehydrated, I get about a half a day. I put on my lip sense at about 7 o'clock in the morning, right before I run out the door, because Mary's never on time. And it usually lasts until about 1 o'clock in the afternoon. When I'm sick, dehydrated, when I'm actually drinking water like I should, like an actual adult, or, doing the things I need to do to stay healthy, I can have my lip sense last from 7 o'clock in the morning until 7 o'clock at night. That's pretty impressive to me. That's also part of why I wanted to be a part of this product and this company and selling, because it actually works. I don't like spending time on makeup, and I love it that I can just put this on and I don't have to worry about it for the rest of the day. Most people have an issue with exfoliation when they first start with lip sense. Our lips naturally exfoliate, just like any skin cell on our body. So when they go through that process and you're dehydrated, your lips are going to peel. It's a natural thing that happens, and lip sense helps to keep your lips healthy and hydrated and looking better than they were 6 months ago. So, does anybody have any questions? I'm going to pull up my phone because I'm not getting it to work on the computer, and see if I can see any of your comments. I was having some issues, so let me see. Da-da-da. I'm not a singer, but I probably will hum to you because I'm a little nervous. I really, really don't like talking to people I can't see. But at least I've got a boyfriend that pushes me out of my boundaries a little bit. and says, do it now. So we have him to thank again for the little logos over here and letting you know of all of our fun little facts that are going around lately. The next thing I want to really talk about and touch base on is I am doing a fundraiser right now through Senegence, and I titled it Going Red for Recovery. It's for a friend of mine that I made in Russell, Kansas. His sister had a stroke right before Christmas, and she's a single mom. It kind of hits close to home for me personally, because I would like to think that if something happens to me, illness, car wreck, what have you, I've got some pretty cool friends and family that'll step up and help me out. And that's what we're trying to do for their family. They have a lot of medical expenses and physical therapy that they have to pay out of pocket for quite some time to come. She is doing better, but again, Nita has a long road ahead of her. And the little bit that we can do to help, I think that's pretty cool. So, from February 1st to February 20th, 50% of each sale that I have is going to go into her GoFundMe page. And if you want to follow our event on F.A.B in the Foothills group page, you can see different posts that we put on there. And most recently, her brother Jason Drake has done a fundraiser they're working on with his Glitter and Grease magazine. It's an online photography, pretty much artwork that he works with, and business that he has with a bunch of other artists and photographers. And I think he has some international work going on right now for the next edition. And the next edition is part of a fundraiser to help Nita as well. So again, if you want to just follow that event, it's Going Red for Recovery. It's on our group page here, and just follow along. And if you want any of your sales from this weekend to go to that fundraiser, just let me know, and we put it on your receipt for you through PayPal. And another cool tip, anytime you see a color you like, whether it's here or online that I post, just let me know, and then you send me your email and your shipping address, and we just send you an invoice through PayPal. You pay with debit, credit card, and within 2 weeks you have your product at your door. Pretty easy, and we try to make it as painless as possible. Here lately, Senegence has been going through a ton of growth, and they've been putting in more machines into production. I hear that we have one production warehouse, I think that's the right term for it. That is the one place that is just for glosses. They're trying to make sure all of our glosses come back in stock. I don't know if you've been following me lately, but you've noticed Rose Gloss came back in stock. The one gloss I call B Gloss because I can't say Bougainvillea, but that's come back in stock, and I ordered a few as well. So if you want something different than glossy, something with a little bit of color or shine to it, both of those are great glosses to use. And we just came with pink glitter glosses back in stock. So if you want a little bit more sparkle and shine to your day, that is definitely one that works pretty awesome. So let me refresh this real quick and make sure I don't forget anything. So, new thing. I know we had the diamond collection come out, and you saw me take a picture with the bombshell diamond versus regular bombshell with glossy gloss, and I also use silver glitter gloss. I can tell you it's hard to tell in the picture, but when you use bombshell diamond with a silver gloss or even just glossy, it's definitely a lot more sparkly. The diamond dust definitely does take a little bit longer to get off than just our regular glosses. But if you want an extra sparkle that's going to stay on all day without having to reapply a gloss, that is definitely your bet. I have some crimson red diamond, which will be coming in. I just got a tracking number on it today, and it should be in Tuesday to my door. So if you want me to do another live video and show you some of those colors, let me know, and maybe we should wear around a crimson red for a day and show you the sparkle. So I am going to, hi Ginger and Lindsay and Rebecca. Thanks guys for watching me just ramble on. Does anybody have any questions or concerns, wanting to know anything nifty and new that you haven't been seeing lately on my page? So let me... Thanks, Freesia. Hi, Rena. How's it going? You know, and that's one thing that's been really cool about me tuning into my girly side lately. This is how I've been getting my girl time. Most of my close friends live over 4 to 6 hours away from me. I don't get to see you all every day. So if you want me to do this more often so you can see this pretty face, just let me know. Anytime. But this gives me my girl time away from Luke's lacrosse and our homework fun. You know, anybody that has a 12-year-old knows that it's a daily struggle to get our homework done. But we're busy with our daily schedules of just work and home and our kid activities, our school activities. I have some friends going back to college again, and I think that's amazing. It's just enough for me to remember what I had for breakfast in the morning. So it's really great for me that I get to hang out with all of you and talk about lip scents and colors and makeup, and I never thought I would be that girl that would want to talk about makeup, ever. Anybody that knows me, especially the ones that know me from high school, it was a miracle to see me in a skirt. The only time I wore a skirt was for F.A.B. competitions, right? And that was with a corduroy blue jacket, and as soon as we didn't have to wear that skirt anymore, it came off. Well, not like off like I was streaking, but you know what I mean. I went right back into my blue jeans and my cowboy boots. And now I have a job where I work with a real estate company, and I see very many different people all day. And it's kind of nice to have that office wear and dress up and just be different. So if anybody has any questions of the rest of our products, like our climate control, tinted moisturizer, I didn't even know that was a thing. Did you know that people can make different colors with just your lotion? I just like it when it smells good, you know, like the lime lotion that you can get when you get a sunburn, like your aloe vera gel and it has lime scent in it. That's all I've ever wanted. Now I wear a tinted moisturizer. It's a medium tinted moisturizer, so I can feel like I'm wearing foundation, but I'm really not, because let's face it, Mary doesn't usually take that much time to put on all this face stuff. But I like it because it works, it's simple, and it stays all day. It doesn't look like I have makeup on, and it just evens out my skin tone a little bit. I actually have it on right now, so I mean, I don't know if you can really tell, but a lot of like my little blemishes, like my little sun freckles on my face, you can't see as well, and I have like a little scar kind of gray mark up here, and the tinted moisturizer just evens out my skin tone, and it just makes me feel a little bit more prettier, even when I really don't want to do anything and just glam it up all crazy. So no streaking, right? No streaking. And yes, and since Mary's got the crooked, you know, I don't have very perfect teeth, and that's another bonus about the lip scents and just any of our makeup. It's smudge proof, it's budge proof, especially with the lip scents. I mean, it's gonna take a while. See, it's not gonna go anywhere, and it doesn't go in my teeth. I know they're not the greatest, but see, there's no pink. And I keep looking to the left. I know the boyfriend's probably going to give me a little grief about it, but that's my main screen, so I can see, hey, am I looking good? You know, can you see my nose hairs yet? You know, just let me know. If anybody wants to know about the rest of our products, I do have these. See, it's left, right, it goes backwards. So I have these things called beauty books, and it gives all detailed information, all of our lip sense colors, all in one big page. It also tells you all of our different colors of foundation. If you're not into foundation and powders and what else is there? Translucent powder. Just the tinted moisturizers. There's a light and a medium. Works for all different skin tones, and it's just a nice simple layer. It's in here too. One thing that I keep talking about, and if Alice is on here, she knows that I love climate control. And it comes in a bottle. Let me see. Make it pretty for you. It's empty right now. Almost. Because we use this one quite a bit. Climate control is amazing if you have eczema or psoriasis. My son has eczema pretty bad. I have a mild case of it as well. And it comes in like one of these little pump bottles. And you just spray it. And this stuff lasts forever. I've had this since I started as a distributor in, well, what was it, beginning of September. And I'm just now getting to the bottom of it. And what's really, really nice about all of our makeup containers, moisturizer, we have a silk pore and wrinkle minimizer, and this climate control here, it's these pump action bottles that squish out all the liquid or whatever is in your bottle that you're using, so you get 100% of what's out of here. Now my climate control is the only one that really doesn't do that, and I'm going to show you because it's pretty neat. I can still shake it out and get what I need out of here. I probably still have another 2 weeks left out of this because you just spray a little bit on or dab a little bit on and it just goes where you want it to go. And it's been reducing redness and the eczema bumps that my son gets. Since I have dry skin because, you know, I drink coffee at 7, 8 o'clock at night. It really helps me stay moisturized, and it really evens out your skin and just, it makes you feel better. So, if you want a book, I see like Rena just asked if I can send a book. Just message me your mailing address if you don't want it, you know, known to the masses. I can send one of these beautiful things in the mail. They have a little spot in the back. I put my information, your mailing information. I usually put them in a little envelope, make it a little pretty and girly. And I can send you this anytime you want. It doesn't cost you anything. This is free. Now, if you want to order a lip sense and an oops and a gloss, it's going to cost you. And I can mail this with it as well. You just let me know. So, what else do we want to talk about today? Do you want to know exactly from the slideshow what's in my stock box, or do you want to just keep watching the slideshow for a few minutes and listen to me ramble? Just let me know. What do you want to see? So, this chair's going to get me into trouble. I'm going to swing around and fall off of it. If you want to see any other colors, one thing I've been doing lately too is making color collages. I don't know if you all saw, I posted a picture of my friend Ginger a few days ago, and she was trying to match a color, a lip sense color, with one of her favorite lipsticks that she has, and we were able to give her a little collage with her profile picture of different colors that might be to her liking. If you want me to make you a color collage, just ask in the comments below the video, and we can post those on the F.A.B and the Foothills page. That way you can kind of get an idea, because we have over 70 colors. About between what I have in my stock box and what's in stock on the Synogens website right now, I have about 28 different colors. So those are peaches, pinks. I consider coral a peach, so if that's wrong, let me know. Any of you makeup whizzes. We have a light pinks, dark pinks. They're all shimmers, mattes, frost. So if you want a little sparkle, we have sparkle pinks. If you want more of a matte pink or a nude, we've got those too. Just let me know and we'll make it as easy as possible. Mom, since you're on finally, do you want to see some fuchsia? I think my mom should try like a dark crazy pink color. You know, growing up, pink was my favorite color. I love like fuchsia, magenta, like dark, bold pinks. My mom would always have like this beautiful like mauves or dark makeup color, like lipstick colors that were just beautiful with any of her Western clothes that she wore. And I never thought I could pull that off until messing around with these colors. These colors are awesome. We have hazelnut, I have cocoa, I have, what is it? Raisin's a really good one. So this one here, if you look in the book or on my page in the collages, it's got a little bit of a shimmer to it, and it's just a nice pretty brown plum color. So let's see, what else do I have in my box? I do have what I have in stock floating on these pictures right here in the corner, and also whatever's on the website as well to order. So they're all mixed in here. See, fuchsia, I just pulled that up. So it's ready to ship. All you got to do is give me your email and your shipping information. You can PM me your shipping address if you don't want it public on this video, and I send you a PayPal invoice. You pay it, I ship it. You get it to your door in 1 to 2 weeks. I always say 1 to 2 weeks because if I don't have it in stock, I need to give Senegence at least 2 weeks to give it to me, just because we've been going through extreme growth. They had, in the beginning of January, when we released our diamond collection, in that one day that they released the diamond collection, we sold more product than they did for the entire year of 2014, 2015, and the first quarter of 2016. So they sold product in one day, like more product in a day, one day, than they did in 2 years and 1 quarter. That's nuts to me. I'm like, how do you use that much lipstick in a day? And that was just the United States. We also have distributors in Canada and Australia, which is pretty cool to me, but I couldn't fathom having that much lipstick. Now, granted, everybody that knows me knows that if you saw me with lipstick, it was rare. Now I probably own, I'm going to fib here, I only own 10 colors, but, you know, I have a lot of testers if you ever want to come on over to my house and try them. If you want to have a party, I can come to your party, to your house to host a demo. Usually within an hour radius of my house. I do go down to visit my parents down in Southeast Colorado occasionally, quite often, not lately. So if you need a party down there, I also know a few ladies that can help you out with that. And then that way we can find the color that you really, really like and really want to wear on a daily basis. Thanks, I'm glad you like the pinks, Lola. We have a lot in stock right now too. Do you like more light pinks or dark pinks? Because I do have a lot of darks right now because that's kind of my favorite. I try to really get outside of my box and try to order colors because I know everybody's different. I have some friends that love to wear just dark brown colors. I have some friends I've made that like just plums or mauve colors, you know, like kind of like a light purple tint to them. I have some friends that want to wear lipstick but not have a lip color that looks like they're wearing lipstick. So that's more the nudes and the light pinks, you know, something that matches their lip color. Let me see. Brenda, I can send you a book too if you want to just PM me, like private message, your mailing address, and I can get you one out, no problem. So they do come, these do come in Spanish and English, so if you prefer one or the other, I'm more than happy to send you whichever kind you want. It's totally okay. Let's see. To get back to, I want to make sure I didn't miss any questions. Ashley, I do have your picture, and after the live video, I'm going to post a collage. I really think you would like mocha. I actually still have a little bit on my hand. You can't see it really well because I've washed my hands since 2 nights ago that you gave me the picture last night. I only put 2 layers on, and it's still there after a shower, after soap. It's pretty crazy. It kind of looks like a bruise right now, so don't think, you know, my kid tackles me that much. But anyway, so Ashley, I do have your collage. I really think mocha will be a really great color for you, or hazelnut. I know our hazelnut lip selfie, like the close-up one, it looks really kind of dark tan, and when you put it on your lips, it's more of a really shimmery brown like the picture that you sent me. So I really think you'll like it. And I'll post that later tonight. So let's see, and I don't know if I'm getting a delay in any questions, so I'll kind of go back to my mom's question because she's cool like that. 2 glosses I have in stock right now is the glossy, which is always good to start with and just to stay hydrated. If you've never worn lip sense before, this is the color that we suggest the gloss that we suggest to use with colors when you're first wearing lip sense. This one really keeps you hydrated the most. It has less colors and pigments in it, so all you get is the shea butter and a lot of moisturizing content to it. Once you've worn Lip Sense for a couple months, even if you only wear it once a week, then you can change to something more like our Sand Gloss, which is this one here. Here, let's see. It's more of like a brown with a shimmer to it. And a lot of people really like this one because it's not as shiny as Glossy Gloss, and it has more of a matte color to it when it dries. But then it doesn't dry out your lips. We do have a matte gloss, but it's notoriously out of stock all the time. And I think it's more drying, and all of our other colors are pretty moisturizing, except for the glitters and matte gloss. They can be a little bit more drying on your lips because you've got the sparkles in the glitter glosses. We have gold, pink, and silver. I have some pink coming in, but we also have a rose, which is a really light pinkish red. It doesn't really add a lot of sparkle to it. It just adds a little bit more of a red tone to your color. So like with this Heartbreaker here, it would add, just make it a little shade darker to your lips. Sometimes it's hard to tell in pictures, so I haven't posted a whole lot of pictures with one color and different glosses. Maybe I would do it on I'll do it on my arm later this week and see if we can't show you different gloss colors. Let's see, what other color am I missing? Oh, my favorite. I love, and it's not a color, it's a gloss. Gloss, Mary. So, Bougainvillea gloss. You'll see when I write that, I don't write the whole word out a lot. I usually just say B gloss. So anytime I say B gloss, that's my favorite gloss ever. And it just came back in stock. I have 4 coming to my house by Tuesday, which I'm so excited because it's moisturizing, but it gives a little bit of sparkle to a color. So like with this one, it'll make it a little darker red and gives it a little sparkle to it without drying your lips out. It's really moisturizing, I think, like glossy, and it's not as sticky, and it gives you a little bit more color to your lips, like a different shade to your favorite colors. Glossy is pretty cool, but you know, when you can change up your colors, I mean, what girl doesn't like to change it up a little bit and be a little different? And that's what B gloss gives you, the glitter glosses give you. I have some friends that really love the pink and the silver just because it gives you just a little bit more shine to your face. So when you're going out on a Saturday night, or when you're getting ready to go to Valentine's Day, you know, for your dates and things like that, or even if you're going solo to the bar or to Scrumpy's for some hard cider and you just want to be sparkly. It's really cool to watch the bartenders or anybody there when you've got a dark red lipstick with some sparkle on it and you go to take a drink and they don't see it on the cup later. It's a great conversation starter. So, anyways, what else can I talk about? What else do you guys want to know? What other, you know, makeup products do you use that you like, that we might have? What other, I don't know, what foundations or skincare products do you use at home that we might have in stock? I know I'm talking a lot and I don't let any of you get a word in edgewise, which when people know me, I never let anybody get a word in edgewise. My boyfriend and I were driving around today and I said, "Are you listening to me?" And he goes, "No, usually you're just talking to yourself with your list of what you need to do, so I have to pay attention. What do you need?" So everybody knows I just don't shush. So I'm trying to see if there's any questions, so excuse me while I don't look at you, but does anybody have any other questions, or if you have any other products you want to see, just leave them in the comments below, even if you rewatch this later, and I'll do other like little mini talks like I did with the climate control. I gotta remember it's over here. If you want to see different foundations, I have a lot of different foundation testers and I can put them on my arm so you can see the different shades, because sometimes it's really hard to tell in our book or in pictures that we post what a color really looks like. So if you want to see a comparison video on a future date or comparison pictures, just leave it in the comments below and we'll answer it to the best of our ability. I'm going to wait for a minute. If there's any questions, just let me know. And if anything else, I can just do another live video. How about that? Okay. So I'm going to refresh my phone. And I don't see anything. but that doesn't mean you're not asking questions. So, again, just leave anything in the comments, and I will talk to you next time. Thanks, guys. Bye. I kept looking to the left.
Stop streaming.
Ah, it's not?
Yes.